Hey guys, those of you know, I do the shortest Iraqi dinar summaries on the net. Gosh, I'm exhausted after my counseling appointment today, but I did have a big breakthrough. So thank you for all of you that prayed. This is my 24K, 2 scoops, because why? I need steady energy to get me through my evening. My husband's going to get fish, so we're going to have a great night tonight. So there will be no live tonight at 5. And actually, we probably won't be able to do until Sunday night. So just so you know, no live at 5 tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night, okay? Because I won't be able to do it again until Sunday. But I did 3 in a row last night. That's why I'm tired. Guys, I'm trying to answer all your questions before this happens. So if you have questions, plan to get on my live stream tomorrow, which I plan to go live at 9:30 at the minimum. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Dale if we're on for our 11 a.m. Miracle Manifestation Zoom. So I will post that as soon as I hear back from Dale. I haven't heard back from him because if he's not available, I can't do it. But so sorry about that. I'll keep you posted. I really need help on those Zooms, and he's my go-to guy, and I haven't had confirmation that he can do it. So that's just what I'm waiting on. But if you see me posting that, you'll know we're on. The Zoom link will be posted. So that's the administrative stuff for my members. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this content. I'm praying that I get to 59,000 for my birthday for 59. At least 50, right? So if you could help me in any way, if you could post this shorter video in some of your pages that you know of, that would be helpful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And God will bless you for that, because you're using your time and your talent to help my channel grow, which would be great, because I'm helping everybody in the kingdom stay free using God's positioning system versus the global positioning system. God's system is always different than the world system. So guys, there was a lot of intel this morning from Secret Agent Man, and the biggest thing that came out of it that I want to clarify for everybody, and they want me to clarify, is that we're going to call it a nominal rate. That's how they say it in Iraq. And you're going to drop decimal points, like I have graphed many, many times. If you want to see that graphed, get on the live stream tomorrow, and I'll go through that. I did talk about that this morning on this morning's live, so you can also go to this morning's live. There's lots of free content on my channel, 4,600 videos and climbing, and you can hear that. So we're going to be calling it a nominal rate and dropping the decimal points. I have to keep looking at it to remind myself, and then all you'll do is you'll multiply that rate by whatever amount of dinars you have, and that will be the money that will be deposited in your bank digitally once you go to the bank, however you decide to go there. I present everybody's summaries, so don't get confused if you hear different things. This is the summary. So out of Iraq, they sent me, Secret Agent Man, my unique source, sent me an older article, but he said they're saying things without saying it. And it was the article about the current government's past are good and the prime minister is not new to the responsibility. What he's saying is the head of the Victory Coalition, Haider al-Abadi, confirmed that Iraq enjoys great security and stability during the current government, which has been reflected in the economic movement, while he saw that the CBI that the call for early elections is kind of a political bickering. He touched upon several political files in an interview with the news agency, including the election law, the file of electing the Speaker of Parliament, and the visit of the head of the Democratic Party, Masoud Barzani, to Baghdad. He revealed that an agreement had been reached with the coalition framework and explained its details, while he indicated that there is serious research and discussions led by the government to end its work of the international coalition in Iraq, indicating that the coalition has expressed its readiness to withdraw within 1 year. So within 1 year, they're expecting the coalition forces, which is Secret Agent Man, and that to be gone, which means it'll be done within a year, right? But we think it'll be done much, much sooner. It said the continued rise in oil prices has helped the government in spending to implement the program, and this is a gain for citizens. And that the Prime Minister, Mohammed Shial al-Sudani, is not new to responsibility, having previously served as governor, MP, and minister. The political system, he touched on the political file and said the political system consists of blocks, part of which agreed to form the government and the others remained outside it. And therefore, the blocks are not all in agreement with the Prime Minister, and there are disputes and perhaps media attacks. And we saw what happened because of the issue of the bridges. Although there are projects welcomed by the people, and these disputes appear in light of political and electoral competition and increase as the elections approach. A lot like it does here, right? We're used to that here. And Al-Abadi stressed that the demand by some forces for early elections is a kind of political bickering, and holding those elections now is not possible, as the Commission has obligations, including the regional parliament elections and its preparation for the upcoming legislative election session times. So he goes on, and he's talking about previous electoral experiences. You know, if you part of my channel, you know, I think the CBI is holding the switch on this, because the banks rule everything. If you're a Miracle Manifestation member, you can hear more about that. God has led me to figure out the entire system, including the quantum system, the Nasara, Jasara, all of it. And I share that in my Miracle Manifestation members, because it's not a popular opinion on platforms where they want one message put out. Most people target one message. I share God's message. So if you want that, we're going to maybe be doing a Zoom tomorrow at 11, and maybe you'll have more time and we'll wait till the weekend. I don't know. It depends. There's a lot going on right now, so it's shifting beneath our feet as we speak. The other thing was, let's see, he hit me hard about using nominal rate and removing the decimal places. It takes Dinar to finance this and violates... It takes Dinar to finance this and violets. Okay, they're doing joint operations in Iraq. They are sharing our they're sharing a lot of equipment with Iraq. Americans are. So Iraq will receive 8 new advanced training aircraft from America. So that's going on at the same time. That was yesterday evening. So guys, they're giving me unique intel. I hope you will subscribe and tap the bell to continue to receive this. Now I'm going to go to the other summary, because I spent a lot of time on the other stuff. But again, you can look at my other summaries, guys. I do this daily, and I just apologize because I'm a little more tired. Also, if you're a fan of Phil G, he is not going live tonight. I did find that out, and I think I might touch on some of his stuff, I'm thinking, for my Zoom, because I think my Zoom people don't really know about all that. So now we're going to go to the other overall summary, and I'm also going to touch on some of the things that were emailed to me, because my members are very highly involved in this. I've got a great membership, so you should consider joining us. It's a unique team. Let's see. Rayren, we're being told that half the provinces are now seeing lower denoms, and the rest should be completed by Friday evening. They're hearing the same thing over there, my people on the streets. But other people are saying no. So guys, it's going to be messy. God told me 3 words. You can't worry about the banks. It's going to be messy. Take the money and run. That's how my strategies are designed, my 3 steps to a safe exchange. I'll pin in the comments down below how you can get those information if you want it. Claire, Central Bank of Iraq on an unannounced visit to America, that a delegation from the Central Bank of Iraq, headed by the governor of the central bank, Ali Al-Alaq, and a number of general managers have been visiting with the United States of America since the 26th of this month to discuss developments in the banking sector and the restrictions on the use of the dollar imposed on a large number of private banks. We have to just wait and see. They're not going to tell us exactly what they're doing. They're obviously not going to tell us when they're going to change the exchange rate, but God has confirmed to me it is done. So I talked to you about how do you manifest that? How does the kingdom of God help bring this in? Because we have the power, right? Hope you know your power. If you don't, you should be subscribing and tapping a bell. Frank 26, why do you think Alak is in New York? Dealing with the banks that have sanctions on them. This week, we have had some very interesting things to study. The trip removes red tape. I agree, Frank. Thank you for that. Militia Man. How do you value a country? What's it based off of? Their resources, right? You got to do a collective analysis. You have to value it. There's been people as far back as 2003 to 2004 that worked on a feasibility study on the country of Iraq. One of these people was in Central Coast, California. I know for a fact that because I wrote a letter to that gentleman that wrote the feasibility study. We've been watching it ebb and flow ever since. I didn't get involved until about 2010. The IMF 198-page document that showed 322. I went, wow, that's what they potentially could reinstate at. I'm like, wow, okay, now it's time for me to pay attention. That's why I'm here. So thank you. I'm so glad you are here. Mark Z. When did you get involved? I got involved in 2012. He's admitting he got involved in 2010. When did you get involved? Please comment down below. We are a community that's bringing this in. Mark Z, we heard rumors it was happening Monday night, then last night. Now the rumors are for this weekend. So keep praying, guys. It's a holiday weekend. I feel like the Holy Spirit whispered to me last year that it would be on a holiday weekend. So every holiday weekend I get really excited. So I hope you'll join in the excitement and join us on a live stream. We go live every morning around 9:30. Sometimes it's early. Bruce, Eastern time, by the way. Bruce said the QFS system, at least for the redemption centers, are connected. That's really good. And now we just need our emails to come in to us and we can set appointments to start. The latest thing I have is that we would receive that by or before Friday, the 30th. If we don't get notified by and start the exchanges on Friday, then it would go over the weekend. Anything is possible. It could actually get into September with the concept of a long weekend being a Labor Day weekend. So we'll see what happens. I agree with you, Bruce. And Lee, please know, again, he's an example of, in his crew, you're going to get an email from him if you're part of his crew. If not, just stay here. I'm going to notify you. I do this every day, right? I don't skip. Just saying. Militia, there's consensus. Militiaman, if you don't play by the rules, nothing wrong with playing by the rules. I suggest you do that. If you make a whole bunch of money and you have taxes, pay them. I'm looking forward to paying my taxes, catching up. I don't know how many of you folks got hit by 2008. I'm telling you, I know I did. Be cautious. Get professional advice. Get sound advice. Militiaman, I agree with you. I've been saying be a good citizen. Prepare to pay taxes. A lot of people think the tax laws are going to change. Well, if they do at that time, then we could reassess. So that's why you need to be part of my channel, where I used to be a CPA. I also was an auditor with Pricewaterhouse, where I worked. I audited a bank, and I dated a branch manager for 5 years. I have specialized knowledge in this area, so you should be subscribing and tapping the bell and sharing. And then the other thing is, my neighbor just came out on the porch. I got distracted. Again, very tired. I'm in counseling because of narcissistic abuse. If you've had narcissistic abuse, you know what I mean. I share all my insights and all my breakthroughs as I have them. So again, that's another part of this free channel. You can get some actual skills and tips to not only get your money, but get your mind right for this wealth transfer, because your mind is part of this. Frank 26, they tell us no matter what, the dinar is stable and is strong. Frank, a program rate is not a stable or strong. It's completely worthless. It's not strong. It's not stable. What they are telling the citizens is they've already done it. And again, it's going to be a nominal rate, and they're going to, what does it say? It's going to be called a nominal rate, dropping decimal points, like my graph. If you want to see my graph, get in the live stream tomorrow. I've shown it many times. Fun Lou, contract rates all happened many years ago when private buyers contracted to buy dinar at a specified rate per contract. It was not an exchange. It was a private sale. Those are all closed many years ago, and there are no more contracted rates, period. I hope this clears the air. Funlu, I love that. It does clear the air. Caproni, article, government advisor explains the possibility of using the dinar instead of the dollar in oil sales. Interesting quote from Salih in this article. Quote, the strength and stability of the Iraqi dinar will remain linked to the factors of real growth and diversity in the national economy. We've always believed that. Mark Z, a lot of people are calling for it to start within 24 hours. There's a whole lot of people, and Mark has been, everybody thinks we're finally at the suddenly part. Slow, suddenly. So we're finally at the suddenly part. Guys, if you're excited about this, I hope you will join us, because we're a fun family. We had margaritas and mysteries. I played guitar last night very badly, but it was fun to watch, right? I'm all about truth, facts, and optimism, and telling you truth as I see it, and also sharing the intel from everybody so you can get the bigger picture. Because as an auditor with Pricewaterhouse, you always get the big picture before you drill down into the details. And I've been able to assess that. Hence, I have opportunities for you to get the bigger picture of the financial system, even if you're not involved in the Iraqi dinar. Things you need to know. God bless you guys. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow for coffee and conversation at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Bye. Peace. Bye.